Well, the mighty Wabash is also making trouble for folks in West Terre Haute.
Those city leaders on that side of the bank insist there is no breach or break or man-made mistake to blame. As News 10's Brent Frazier shows us, homeowners are having to yield to Mother Nature, who holds all the cards in a scenario like this.
You could say Fred Moss's hand-built castle now has a moat surrounding it.
I've never seen the water up like it is now.
Unprecedented flooding in Moss's native West Terre Haute has this 62-year-old disabled man feeling buyer's remorse and builder's regret.
Oh, I wished I'd never built a house down here.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, well, if I knew I was going to be flooded, I wouldn't have built no house.
Don't fall going down, there's a bunch of junk on the stairway.
Inside the house he's been in the better part of 40 years, things aren't much better. The basement, Fred now says he should have put a drain in or never built at all, is being invaded by river runoff.
See that water spout?
Yeah. That's seeping in through seemingly solid cement. Bad as it is downstairs, Fred says the flooding was much deeper on Monday.
The water was up here. There's a water mark.
Outside Fred Moss's Olive Street home, not far from West Vigo Elementary, the age-old levee he grew up around now protects these newly designated wetlands. Surprisingly, perhaps, the city of West Terre Haute insists this never-before-seen flooding, except for the year 2008, is in no way the result of any breached levee or any broken anything. Rather, it's thanks to this week's rapid rainfall and water levels that once took a week to flood were dangerously deep in about 12 hours. What's more, 2008's now notorious breach of the old farmers' levee is in no way aggravating the situation either. The levee's break, brought on by flooding, is in fact now helping more than it's harming. A bridge walkway put in just last fall reminds pedestrians of a giant gaping hole that'll never be patched up.
It's an old farm levee, and it actually gives relief to Prairie-ton and people on down the river. The flow, and it's USDA controlled,
So the moral of the story, the levee system that encompasses West Terre Haute almost entirely is holding up just as engineers designed it to. Mark and Patrice, it doesn't help that West T sits in a giant basin, we're told, and under West Terre Haute's feet, you'll find mostly sand.
Makes sense.
Thank you, Brent. So much water.